Dr. Frederick Reeves. I am a doctor at the London Hospital. One day in 1884, I saw a picture in the window of a shop near the hospital. I stopped in front of the shop and looked at the picture. At first, I felt interested. Then I felt angry, then afraid. It was a horrible, ugly picture. There was a man in the picture, but he did not look like you and me. He did not look like a man. He looked like an elephant. I read the writing under the picture. It said, "Come in and see the elephant man, 2 pence."
What do you want, sir?
I would like to see elephant man, please.
Well, you can because the shop is closing now.
I'm sorry, I have no time tomorrow.
I would like to see him now, but I can give you more than 2 pence.
Alright, sir.
Give me 12 pence then.
Let's go.
Stand up. Walk, Mary. Come on, quickly move.
Alright, thank you. Where is it?
Yes, sir. Sit down, Mary.
At 7 o'clock, I came to the shop in a cab. There were not very many people in the road because it was early in the morning. In November, it's at 7 o'clock in the morning, and I could not see the shop very well. A postman walked past.
Good morning, Miss Mary.
Help me up the stairs.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Stairs! Help me up the stairs.
Yes, I see. I'm sorry. Let me help you.
Hello sir, can I help you? Is there a gentleman in?
Yes, this is a lady and a gentleman.
Oh,
I'm a doctor. This is the head, and so I can help. So I can get information.
Come and see this boy. It's already in the bedroom.
It's okay, sir. Well, she's a strange lady, right? She is. That's all. We are going to hospital to buy anything. But
very difficult. But most things are difficult for me.
yes, nothing is easy for you, is it?
No. Where are you?
Who am I? Oh, I'm sorry. My name is Dr. Travis. Here is my card.
Thank you.
November 4th, 1886, a letter to the editor. Dear sir, I am writing to you about a man in our hospital. He needs your help. His name is Joseph Merrick and he is 27 years old. He is not ill, but he cannot go out of the hospital because he is very, very ugly. Nobody likes to look at him and some people are afraid of him. We call him the Elephant Man. 2 years ago, Merrick lived in a shop near the London hospital. For 2 pence, people could see him and laugh at him. One day, Dr. Frederick Reeves, a hospital doctor, saw Merrick, brought him to this hospital and looked at him carefully. Dr. Travers could not help Merrick, but he gave him his card. Then the shopkeeper, Silko, took Merrick to Belgium. A lot of people in Belgium wanted to see him, and so after a year Merrick had 50 pounds. But then Silko took Merrick's 50 pounds, left Merrick in Belgium, and went back to London. Merrick came back to London by himself. Everyone on the train and the ship looked at him and laughed at him. In London, the police put him in prison. But then they saw Dr. Travis Scott and brought Mary to the London hospital. This man has no money and he cannot work. His face and body are very, very ugly, so of course many people are afraid of him. But he is a very interesting man. He can read and write and he thinks a lot. He is a good, quiet man. Sometimes he makes things with his hands and gives them to the nurse because they are kind to him. He remembers his mother and he has a picture of her. She was beautiful and kind, he says, but he never sees her now. She gave him to Sukot a long time ago. Can the readers of this time help us? This man is not ill, but he needs a home. We can give him a room at the hospital, but we need some money. Please write to me at the London Hospital. Yours faithfully, FC Cargom, Chairman of the London Hospital.
I know. Joseph Merrick.
How do you do it, Your Majesty?
I would like to talk to the
Yes, yes, of course, Your Majesty.
I have heard about you and your people. You are very intelligent man. You have difficult. You have difficult life, but seriously, you are very happy. Is it true? Are you still thinking now?
Oh, yes, Your Majesty, yes.
Wow, it was so wonderful story. Now you can tell me about your story because there's more books in here.
Yes, Your Majesty, I love my books.
Here's a more Christmas present for you. I think it looks like me, doesn't it? I do like visiting you very much. And I'm going to come to the hospital again in the new year. Happy Christmas. Your friends, Alexandra. The present was a picture of Queen Alexandra with her name on it. Mary cried over it and put it carefully by the bed in his room. Then he sat down and wrote a letter to the Queen. It was the first letter of his son.
The London Hospital, 23rd December 1882. My dear Queen, thank you very, very much for your wonderful card and the beautiful picture. It is the best thing in my room, the very best, the most beautiful thing I have. This is the first Christmas in my life, and my first Christmas present. Perhaps I had a Christmas with my mother once, but I do not remember it. I have my mother pictures too, and she is beautiful, like you. But no, I know my many famous ladies and kind people like Lotus Rivers and I am very happy man. I am happy too because I am going to see you in the new year. Happy Christmas to you, my dear friend. With all my love, Joseph Merrick.
1890, I found him dead he was on his bed in bed. So at first I thought he was asleep. I talked to him but he did not move. Then I saw that the skin on his face was blue, so I knew he was dead. He did not usually sleep on his bed. His animal's head was very heavy. So he usually sat up in bed with his arm around his neck and his leg on his knee. He could sleep well like this, but he wanted to sleep on his bed like you and me. He tried to sleep on his bed that night, but his heavy head came off the bed and he broke his neck. He died very quickly. Next day, the chairman of the London Hospital.
1890. Dear sir, 3.5 years ago, I wrote to you about a man called Joseph Merrick. This man was called the Elephant Man because he was born with a very ugly body. Merrick was not ill, but he could not work and he had no money. The readers of the Times felt sorry for him, and they gave me a lot of money for Merrick. Because of this money, we could give Mary a home in the London hospital. It was his first good home, and for 3.5 years he lived here happily. The doctors and nurses of the hospital helped him, and many important people visit him. He read many books, he went to the theater, and in the summer he stayed in the country for 6 weeks. Because of your readers' money, we could give him a happy life. Last night, Joseph Mary died quietly in his bed. He was a man with a very ugly body, but he was a good, kind man, and he had a lot of friends. We like to talk to him, and we are all very sorry because he is dead. A lot of people are going to remember him for a long time. There is some money left, so I am going to give it to the hospital. Thank you, sir, for your help. Yours faithfully, F.C. Cargom, the chairman of the London Hospital.
Hospital, Mr. Cargo wrote to the editor of the Times again.